Hey, it's Daylin with Redeeming Day. One of my really good friends sent me a TikTok or an Instagram or something. I'm not sure what it was today. Um, a reel. I think it was a reel. On God's will for our lives, right? And that's a subject that is so debated. It's been so much on my mind lately. I'm always talking about Ephesians 2:10, that God has a good plan, pre-planned for us. I believe that with my whole heart. But I also do believe that we're in a partnership with God, right? We have more to do with our life than we think we do. I know I'm always talking about that. But what it said on this reel, what this guy was talking about, was these awesome verses in 1 Thessalonians 5:16 to 18. And it says, the will of God for our lives is, and then everybody can perk up their ears. What is it? Not everybody's going to like the answer. The will of our God, what the God's will for our life is to pray continually, to give thanks always, and to rejoice, right? Well, that's a hard instruction. There's so many hard things that go on in people's lives. I'm not here to debate that at all, because Bill and I never wanted to make light of any circumstances that anybody was ever going through. But I know for me in my life, and tomorrow would have been Bill's 61st birthday, here down on earth. Up in heaven, I don't even know if they celebrate birthdays. I would imagine there's so much joy and happiness happening up there that it doesn't matter if it's a birthday or not. But down here, of course, we have to walk out this life. I have to know, I don't have to understand why Bill's not here anymore. I know I'm going to really miss him tomorrow. But what I am instructed to do, what it says in Thessalonians, is God's will for me is to pray continually, to give thanks, to rejoice always. I'm not rejoicing in every circumstance, but I sure need to be rejoicing that I'm created by a Father who loves me, that I have Jesus Christ who died for me on the cross and has forgiven me of everything I've ever done, past, present, or future, right? Those are things worth being rejoicing about. That's something worth being thankful about. So I thought that reel was just awesome. It really made me think. We can cry out and say, God, what's your will for my life? I don't understand. And I think that we have so much more control than we think we do. I think down here we have free will, and that sometimes we're pushed into a pit. Sometimes we jump in the pit ourselves, right? And sometimes hard things really happen. Of course they do. We're all dealing with something, but we're instructed to be praying continually. That doesn't mean we walk around with our hands folded. That doesn't mean we walk around, yeah. You know what I mean? What it means is there's a reel in the back of our head. It means we've planted the word in us. It means that we know that we can draw on it. When it says pray continually, it means be thinking about who created the moon, who created the mountains, the trees, the stars. Be thankful in those things. Don't be thankful when bad things happen, as far as be happy they happened, but be thankful that you have a God who's given you tools to overcome, tools to get through hard things. So I thought that was worth talking about today. I know that in my life, I have really learned that, yeah, he's a sovereign God. Of course, he created everything, the universe, but he also gave us authority, and he told us to have dominion. He told us to walk confidently, come boldly to his throne. He told us to do a lot of things that are under our control, right? That we use our own free will. And that's something that Bill and I dug into and studied out. And I want to honor Bill and honor God and follow that will for my life that God's laid out for me, right? It's been a year since I started making these videos, and there's a lot of them. I can't even believe it, but thank you for being with me on this journey. And I'm going to keep walking it out. I'm going to keep praying continually. I'm going to keep being thankful. And I'm going to keep rejoicing, even though that's a hard instruction for all of us. So God bless you. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.